Hello everyone, this is Captain Raven trying to do an English language video today. Not quite sure how that could work out. Let me switch this off, this fan in my room, so it should be quiet right now. The game I want to take a look at for you today is called Path of Exile. It's called Path of Exile. Let's walk on the Path of Exile. Yeah, you know the name of the game by now. It's a free-to-play RPGer or action RPG for you who want to know what an RPGer is. It's kind of like in the leagues of Diablo 3 and Torchlight 2, or Torchlight as well for that matter. It's a free-to-play game, so if you want to check it out, it just recently hit the open beta status, so everyone who wants to try it can try it. And I think it's a pretty good looking game. It definitely has more of this kind of eerie, scary vibe to it that people were complaining that Diablo 3 didn't have. I also read on various internet sites that people think that Path of Exile is the best of all the three games, but of course you'll find fans of Diablo 3 and Torchlight 2 all over the place. Well, maybe not so many fans of Diablo 3. Everyone seems to hate that game. It was pretty alright in my opinion, but that's not the point here. So I had a chance to try this game for a weekend in a closed beta, so this is my character from the closed beta, but I say we try and do a new character, start from scratch, level 1, and don't have any equipment. You can play hardcore. What I think is pretty nifty, it doesn't show you here right now, but if you start a hardcore character and your hardcore character dies, it gets moved into a normal game mode, so it's not like you can never play that character again. It's just you drop out of the hardcore mode, which I think is a pretty nifty feature. Yeah, but let's not do hardcore, let's do default, because I'm not good at. Alright. Yes, and of course I have no idea what I'm doing, so I started with my which we don't want to do. Create a new character. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 classes. The Templar. You can pause the video if you want to listen to. I don't want to listen to you, old man. You have the Shadow Assassin kind of stuff.
Silence a big mouth, get a big.
The Marauder.
I'm a warrior.
Stop talking.
I was born to fight.
You can't
the
own
Ranger
a life,
type, which is a pretty
not
cool
deers, not
intro
rabbits,
move.
and not
I
mine.
like that Legolas style.
Every soul has
Lord
a
of the Rings.
birth-given right to live however
The
they will.
Duelist,
He had it
not
coming.
really sure what the
Was I supposed to bear
difference
such
between the
insults with
Ranger,
inaction
the
simply
Shadow, and the
because of his
Duelist
high
is,
birth?
but we'll
They
see.
were right to fear me.
And the Witch.
If only they had
I
listened to
tried the
their
Witch.
cowardice.
It looks pretty
Had they not taken
cool
my home with
how she
fire,
can throw around
I would not have
fireballs
taken
and all
their
of that.
children.
So
Now I'm banished to Rayclass.
let's not take the Witch.
heard the
I
dark
kind of.
He had it coming.
I know the
Was I
Duelist
supposed
looks
to bear
kind
such
of
insults with
like
inaction
everyone
simply
would
because of
play
his high
the
birth?
Duelist. Also, I don't like this
Lord
kind
sang a
of
different
sword,
tune
which is
with
not really a
6 inches
sword,
of
but
steel
a
in his guts.
narwhal in his
Now they
hand.
call me a criminal for defending my.
A
I
simple
don't know.
job, I was
You know what? Let's try the Ranger
You can't
because
own a life,
she has this
not a
cool
deer's, not a
intro
rabbit's,
move.
and not mine.
As far
Every
as I know,
soul
you
has a birth-given
can.
right to live however
Yes.
they will, however they can.
Be silent,
I
woman.
take from the wilderness, and one
Woman.
day it'll take me in return.
Okay.
Not the fat
The
lords in
problematic
the
thing
believe in
is,
such things.
what do we call our
They call me
character
poacher
that doesn't
and thief.
seem to
Clap me
stop
in irons and
talking?
haul me like cargo into exile. No matter. I'll make the forests and mountains of Rayclass my new home. My freedom and my bow. That's all I need.
Yes, thank you very much for that introduction. I still have no idea what to call you. You know what? We'll stick with the Diablo 3 vibe and we'll just call her Leah. Because she looks absolutely nothing like that character from Diablo. Sounds
You
good
can't
to me.
own a life. Not a deer's,
Of
not a
course,
rabbit's,
people
and
already
not
had
mine.
that idea, so we'll
Every
just
soul has a
call
birth-given
her
right to
Leah.
live however they will, however they can. I
YOLO
take from the wilderness,
swag,
and one day it'll take me in return.
which
Not the fat
hopefully
lords
is
of
not.
Iraq
Yeah, I was
believe in
kind
such
of
things.
afraid
They
that
call
it
me
was
poacher.
taken. And here we are on the beach. Our ship that you don't see shipwrecked, so to speak, and here we are. Hello there, dying exile. Are we the only ones?
They dumped 24 of us exiles off that ship. Guess that makes us the lucky ones. Luckier than this poor bastard beside me, at any rate.
That's true.
Splinter sticking out of me? Missed all the important bits. I saw smoke at those ruins up the beach. Go get some help. And I might just...
Oh, the zombie. I gotta punch the zombie to death. It's like Minecraft. I know Minecraft. Great. Hold Alt to show items on the ground. Burning arrow, level 1, and a crude bow. This is awesome, and I pressed 2 buttons at the same time. We just need the inventory. So, as I'm a ranger, I seem to be fighting with a bow. Could make sense. And this is one of the things that I already knew. Exactly at the beginning you find a gem, which you can put in the sockets of the weapon you find, and then you get a special active skill that you can use. The skill system in this game is pretty different from all the other ARPGs that I've played so far, because as far as I remember, you get all your active skills from gems like this, and kind of depends on in what weapon you put, what gems you put in what weapons, and this gives you, for example, the burning arrow ability. Looks cool. And then there's the, let me find it real quick, the passive skills panel. Yes, this is the passive skill panel. I think I'll start at this point, and with each level, or I hope it, with each level that I gain in the game, I can choose in what direction I'd like to advance on the passive skill tree. Let me zoom out real quick. Yes, these are all the passive skills you can take. This is pretty enormous, especially for a free-to-play game, I'd like to say. I mean, there are things like attack speed, which is not really that interesting, and you can probably take attack speed once or twice, or maybe 20 to 30 times more, like in this system. But as far as I know, I have no idea how this whole system works, but as far as I'm aware, there are passive skills that could change up how your active skills are working. But maybe we'll deal with that when the time comes. I really dig the graphics effects on this game. It definitely has this eerie vibe with the zombies on the beach. And the arrows are being get stuck in the enemies as well. That's cool. So yeah, when I tried the game in the closed beta, I definitely thought this is the kind of atmosphere that I wanted from the Diablo game. Don't get me wrong, many people seem to absolutely despise Diablo 3. I thought it was kind of a cool game, definitely. The gameplay was definitely alright, and I like that they tried something new with this skill system, which you could change up all the time. But I have to admit they didn't quite get the atmosphere of the game. The graphics style was okay, and it was not that it was like World of Warcraft or anything. People like to exaggerate on the forums. But Path of Exile definitely has it down. This is the kind of atmosphere that I would have liked to see in the Diablo game. Yeah, and I see at the bottom of the screen, I'll probably get a level up in a few seconds. And there's a scroll of wisdom just dropped from that crab. Whatever it does, I picked it up. And I kind of just forgot that I could push this button to see the items. I would like if they would show me... Oh yes, level up.
That's a good sign.
I think I would have liked if they would show me the items straight away when they drop, because especially in the beginning I'm kind of this person, I have to pick up just everything, even if it's just crap, you can sell it. Even though the thing with selling and buying things in this game is as well pretty different from other games, because there's no such thing as a currency in that respect in this game, so you don't have credits or gold or whatever. Even though you see this is a microtransaction stash, whatever it does. Do I want to go in the online shop? Let's check out the online shop. The online shop, as you maybe will notice in this video, open up a new video and just pause the Fraps picking up the game. So if you want to make a video of this game, don't go in the online shop. I heard that you could buy pretty much only visual stuff in the cash shop. Keep in mind this is a free-to-play game, so the devs kind of want to make their money somehow. I'm not quite sure if I really want to play a game like this with a free-to-play model. It kind of... The first impression is that the devs give you everything you want, and why would you want to spend money on this game? But that's kind of sad for the people that made this game as well, right? Because they obviously put quite a lot of work into this. So maybe, even though I've seen quite a lot of good free-to-play games in the last few months, I think I would have liked this game better if it would have just been a straight up pay your 50 bucks or whatever and you get the game and you're good to go. Or maybe even just 30 would be kind of in between Torchlight 2 and Diablo 3, which I would say would have been a cool thing, but you have to deal with whatever they give you. I wanted to talk about the currency real quick because, yeah, you see there is no currency. I think I'll show you that when I reach the city, which I have no idea where the city actually is, because you have to, even with the NPCs, you have to kind of trade items for other items. So I will not get maybe 5 gold for this glass shank, but maybe I will get half a pint of health potion. That was kind of, yeah. Or I think you get the idea. I'll show you when we reach the city. I'm not sure I can level up the burning arrow gem. Alright, let's do that, because I like my flaming arrow. That's it. Okay. I'm not sure if the bar that you can see here, which says 1 of 308, do I have to kill 308 monsters now to level it up again? Might be. Yes. Oh, and I have a second weapon slot, which is cool. I'll try the... That doesn't give me any... Oh, it doesn't give me any skills because there's no gem in it. Alright. How do I change my... Oh, it's X. Alright. Ooh, didn't see those zombies. Just like Pirates of the Caribbean, where the zombies are kind of... They're not zombies, they're drowned. They kind of blend in with the environment and you don't see them until they get up to eat your brains. Okay. Oh, and I have not much health left, so... You see, when you press the hotkeys for your life flask, you don't drink all of it, which is kind of cool. So your character doesn't gulp down the entire flask in one whole... I don't know, it just empties the whole bottle in one go. But you just take a small sip, and it's alright. It's enough to fill up your life, and you still have a bit of health potion left in your flask. So that's cool. The same thing with mana flasks. Not quite sure if there are other potions available. I know that there are other kinds of flasks available which hold more of your beverage of choice. And again, checking for items, but I can't see any on the ground. Oh, Hillock. The boss. Which kind of... Oh, I set him on fire. Yeah. Kill it with fire. Come here, you. Oh, bear, don't come here. Let me run away. Shoot you with flaming arrows. I have enough mana after this. Die! This is like MLG style.
My mana is gone.
And he goes down. Awesome. And this is loot. I have no idea what this was. I see enter the town for your reward. Yeah, let's do this in a second. 1 passive skill point available. Oh my god, so many choices, exactly 2. I kinda... This is both great. But I think I want to shoot faster, because this should be cool. Let's build a Legolas style character. And yeah, apparently I put on all this armor, which is alright. Looks different, I guess. I mean, the jerkin is definitely an up from this. Yeah, catch a cold otherwise. The helmet, it says it's a rusted casque, so yeah, it definitely looks rusted. I wouldn't put that on my head if I were the hero, but whatever. So is this the town? There's a Lion Eyes watch, and I'm entering the town now. And here I am, Lion Eyes watch. This is kind of, yeah. That's a nice town. Lots of fires. It's a good thing. Nice shadow effects here as well. Yeah, the graphics are definitely great. I kind of... What's the name of the company called that made this game? I think Grinding Gear Games? Something like that. I haven't heard of them before. I think this is their first game. And for a first game, doing a free-to-play thing, you could probably also say it's a kind of an indie game, because there's no big publisher behind this game as far as I know. This is pretty damn impressive. Look at the graphics. Great. So these are players, I think. Yeah. And
welcome to our home away from home, for what it's worth. I'm Nessa, that putrid giant you just laid to rest. That was Hillock. You're lucky. He's eaten stronger exiles than you. Don't count on that luck lasting. It's in short supply here in Rayclast.
I don't need no luck.
You've rid us of a curse, and we owe you our thanks.
I got my bow.
Lionel's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wreck, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Okay, I think I can do that, but let's get down to business. I want to sell stuff to you, woman. I wanna sell stuff. Here, take this glass shank and the rusted sword. Well, don't I have... Well, I thought I could get to my second weapon slot here, but apparently I can't. So you see, I'm offering her items, and kind of depends on what I'm offering her, she's offering me her items back. So a scroll fragment for my glass shank, 2 of those for the glass shank and the rusted sword, and 3 of those if I also put the crude bow in there. This is 4 fragments of 5, but I don't even know if I want to buy stupid scroll fragments.
A ravishing ranger, relegated to rot in Rayclast. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy go. You could skewer the blow with a look like that. The name's Bester, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Yeah, that was
There's
an
an
excellent
island,
show.
a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my merry-go ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a
Dr.
saw.
Shaky Hands
But he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands if you ask me.
Alright. Whatever you say, man.